Hi everyone and welcome. This is me, Noaksey, and this is another live stream of Titan Siege. I hope I'm coming through nice and clear and everything's coming through nicely for you. As always, we have our illustrious GMs monitoring the chat room for me right now to give you some answers to any questions that you may have. Of course, during the stream today, the first part being a bit of an introduction to one of the better events in my opinion, which is the Benevolence quest, which I will be showing to you guys shortly. So what we would like to make sure of is that yeah, so we're just making sure this is all ready and put into place for you. to give you a bit more understanding of what's going on. Just give me a second, I'm getting a bit of feedback in the background there, which is put me off a bit. I think it's going to come from there. Okay, excellent. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce to you the event which I'm going to be covering during this stream today. Unfortunately, the chat room application I was using broke, which is why there's a bit of a black screen on the right there. I could spend a few moments just to fix that, or I could just get on and show you what I want to show you. So, thank you very much. Maybe another day. You can see my face then. So, we just had Deo below 348 just tell me that she thinks my voice is nice and she wanted to see my face, or they wanted to see my face. I should never assume it's a woman that likes my face. Go from there. So here we go. This is myself and some of the GMs here. So what we need to do to get into the particular event, it could be done anywhere at all in the game. You press the T key, or you go to the events option over on the right hand side to bring up the events menu. What you would then need to do is click on the Benevolence Certificate quest. You do need to be level 20 or higher to be able to do this, but once you're actually into this and you follow this through, it should teleport you to the next stage, which makes this quest, this daily quest, a very simple and easy thing to do, because all you're doing is going on to the next stage of the game. So if you click on join and accept, you will then be transported to the next point. So while we wait for that to load, this is Titan Siege, an MMO RPG, which is based on you fighting massive titans in siege type events, which will be covered at later streams down the line. In fact, this is going to become more of a weekly stream moving on from this week onwards. So this is Explorer Norman. This is where we start this quest, event quest I suppose. You need to talk to them, they ask you a few questions, you submit, you move on. And for doing the odd quests, they then give you certificates. Now this certificate, we basically need to collect lost coins. The lost coins, once you've collected them, will shrink you down to a miniature size, which will make it a bit more interesting and funny, because you're running around as a tiny little person collecting lost coins. So once you've collected those, you then of course will need to click and speak to the explorer, who will then, once you've submitted, will allow you to move on into the game. So moving on, we now need to go and speak to another person. Now of course, as generally for those of you that like to use this facility, you do have the ability to track and auto guide yourselves all the different quests in this game. This does of course completely include the event quests, the daily ones. So we're looking to speak to the depressed boy. So what we need to do next is sort of select that person from our quest on the right here, and we can either auto guide to go to them, or you can sort of track it yourself and run around, or if you have a mount, you can ride them out, which is a slightly faster way of getting around the different areas, and you sort of can run all the way to the next person. So let's run over to them now. So this is Escars. We will talk to this adventurer. Now this is the depressed adventurer. He wants us to go and buy some flowers for a shy loved one. So as part of the Benevolence event, you kind of do the odd quests here and there on behalf of your colleagues and your friends and the people within the village, to basically get more reputation, get experience, and also to get something very, very cool at the end of it. So this is completely worth doing. I'm not making this up. You do kind of get something out of doing this, but we need to go and buy the bouquet. So to be able to do that, we need to go over to the sort of grocery merchant over here, Noaksey, and once you've spoken to Noaksey here, you can get the bouquet, buy that, confirm purchase. You can buy a couple if you really want, give it to a loved one if they're playing with you, who knows. And of course we just quickly ride back to the other person to then give them to hand in that quest item. So this is sort of teaching you a bit about the game as well. So not only are you going to be running around defeating monsters, defeating bad guys, collecting pets, but you do the odd quest fetch stuff as well, just like any old MMO would have you do. It's kind of the schedule and the way that this is all put together to make sure that everything is put into place. Right, so if we complete this. So I'll do my very best to drop in every now and then to the chat to see what's going on, but I would like to completely focus on what the event is about, so you guys out there can get involved and do it too. Okay, so we're just going to complete this part of the quest now. As you can see, you're being paraded with these lovely petals that are being shot out of you and then sprinkling over you as a thank you for doing something lovely. So the next person you need to speak to is Savan, who is based within the Dragon's Roar, area here. So we're just going to go over and speak to them now. Right. Complete that, submit, and accept. And now we have to go and defeat 4 Dragon's Roar Association mercenaries, which are based conveniently immediately outside this particular area here. So just to recap, we've so far had to do a bit of a fetch quest, we've had to talk to a number of people, but at each of these times we're getting you're getting experience, you're getting money, you're getting something really cool from doing this. So again, if you are a player of Titan Siege, or if you're not yet, I would recommend that once you get to level 20, this is something you do on a daily basis to get yourself some cool items and some even cooler some experience and money, I suppose. So as you can see, the game does allow for you to be the same level as the mercenaries that are fighting you. So you don't have to fight level 80, it'll be level 20 if you're level 20. I'm going to die. Oh dear. There is a reason for this, because I went into it, yes. I went into it without any protection or health. But now we have health. So hopefully we should have a better time at this now. So I'm going to try and defeat this enemy now. He's just doing the same move. Still doing the same move. So just going to try and defeat this guy. My health is decreasing rapidly. Oh dear. The heartbeat's going, so I'm going to probably die in a moment. Then run around like a headless chicken trying not to die. Ah, and he's killed me again. Quickly respawn, quick. And we're going to take him down. Okay, so that didn't go exactly to plan, and there is an absolutely genuinely decent reason why that is. It's because as a healer class, as a priest class that I am, unless I have spells which allow me to heal myself, which I currently don't, these mercenaries are all warriors, and they're going to do a lot of damage to me throughout this particular sort of quest, and when I go around the world it does the same thing. So I'm going to give you a bit of a peek into something that's coming up in the future, and that is the shop. So this is the shop. This allows you to buy items and buy exclusive mounts, pets, costumes, items, which you then use real money for, diamonds, etc. So what we're going to do, I'm going to quickly buy myself a little Gobeglass. So just confirm that purchase there. And what we'll have in our pet items in a moment is him. So we're just going to go into the gear, equip, and then go to pet. You'll see him here. So we're going to quickly just summon him. So this is a Gobeglass, a little pet there that you can get from the shop at a future date, just to show that off. Now he's obviously only level 1 and I'm level 50, so we're going to have to do something to level him up. So through the magic of the sort of the world, I'm just going to quickly level him up just for the purpose of this forest. So let's quickly talk to this new mercenary here, and let's challenge him. So this time, when he's fighting me, he won't actually attack me. He'll attack my pet. So now I'm not getting so heavily damaged. So this is one of the good things about having a good pet class or good pet with you, and one of the reasons why we strongly recommend that you have a pet on you at all times. Now, of course, he's not very well trained, so he's not going to do very much damage, if any at all. But he has stopped, has stopped him from attacking me. So if you do train up your pets and you do a lot of work with them, you will be able to get some really decent damage done and protection from your pets, which will allow you to take down enemies a lot quicker. So we're just gonna quickly do that now. So we got 2 more to do. So if you are taking part in this and you're doing it yourself, feel free to oh no, I didn't get him out. I'm gonna get absolutely defeated. No, that's my wrong one. I need the pet, and he's still cooling down. Run away! Oh no! I didn't think this through at all. This one. Here we go. This is a cool magic. It does damage to anyone still inside it. No. Leave me alone. Freebie killer. Help me. And I'm down. So I'm just gonna quickly spawn back up, and he's gonna come running after me again. So we've got some of the GMs actually in the game with me now. So hopefully, if I'm quick enough, I'll be able to invite them to the team. Help me! There you go. Invitation to join team. There we go. Help me! So I'm going to run around for like a headless chicken for a moment, because I don't want to see them to defeat me too easily. Right, hopefully. Attack him! Attack him! Can you not attack him?